Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Stock Market Mindset. Listen, today we about to get into this trade recap on how today went down. I was red. I'm going to let you know now. But please finish watching the rest of the video because, listen, it's a lot of good information in this, and we're about to get into it. So, listen. To this daily chart. Actually, first, we're going to get into QQQ. This is my day on QQQ. All right, listen. This is what I charted out. This is what I was looking for. We had a 3. Looking for the 3-2 down. We got it. It just didn't get any magnitude and just didn't hold. Like, it kind of indecision candle. It chopped around most of the day. I took an entry on this 2 candle that broke below. It pushed down and pushed right back up. I think I sold some contracts here, but it just wasn't enough. I was holding it. We didn't break over my entry. Then it was a certain point. I'm like, look, I got to get out of this. Hours is passing. I'm in 0 DTE. Theta's kicking my butt. I got to get up out of here. Took a small loss on that, right? That's my review on that. Let me take you to the 15-minute chart. See the same thing. All it did was just chop around in this zone. You know what I mean? And we just didn't go nowhere. It came down, retested, and just didn't get the push or magnitude back down. So I had to cut it. SPY, a similar situation. Daily chart 3-2, push down, entered on the break of this 44470. Looking for the push down, 2-2 continuation. We filled the gap basically. Didn't get the magnitude all the way to profit target. Didn't get the second profit target. I was in this trade also. Did the same thing on this 2 up to the push down. Boom, I was looking for this. Entered here, didn't get the push down. Hammer came, next candle was a 1. Held and said, all right, I'm going to wait it out, because the next candle might push down. Boom, got a 2 up, got up out of there. Another small loss. But the thing about it was we was full time frame continuity green when I red when I entered this trade. That's what made me take the trade. As you can see, even on the 15-minute, we just got that push down and we rejected with a 2 down, and it just didn't work out. Like I said, the strat ain't foolproof. It ain't 100%. If it was 100%, I'd be a billionaire right now, but it's probability and it works most of the time. It's price action. So, we just didn't get no magnitude, just didn't have the volume to push down and retest and come back down. I stopped out at my respectable stop loss that I already had predetermined in my mind. Predetermined with the strat because of the fact that the strat has everything built into it, where your stop goes, where your entry is, and where your profit targets is. Now I trade options, so I can't do 1 penny above or below, my entry because of the fact that options fluctuate so much. So I got to give it, 10, 15%. You know what I mean? And that's normally my stop. So I got out. I was pretty heavy in most of these contracts today, but I still was able to stop out for minimal loss. Okay. So my third trade of the day, which got me some of my money back because I was down about $175 at the time, was Lyft. So I traded Lyft twice, one time for 80%, one time for 60%. All right, so market opens, boom, we get this 2 down, we break back up. I knew I still wasn't entering this trade until we got above 11.18. I felt comfortable enough to enter this trade at this level because of the fact that we had a 1-3, and that 1-3 broke over. And I wrote this 1-3 up, not on the hour chart, but on the 15. And as you can see, that is this right here. Boom, boom. And I played the continuation up, got out right here. We rejected, went 1-2, came back down. Could have played puts on it, but I didn't, right? We still had full time frame continuity. I just wasn't trying to play puts on it. It chopped around here. I actually re-entered this trade on when it broke back over this level, and I got about like 8 contracts, right? And I'll show you what it looked like on the daily. So this was it. We had a 3-1-2, and when we broke over this level right here, because once again, I still wasn't entering until we broke over 11.18, even I was going to take this trade again. So we broke over here. I could have entered here, but I just wanted a little more confirmation, being that I looked at that profit target being way up here. I'm like, well, if I'm going to enter again, I'm going to enter right back on the same level, because I looked at this as just a breakout, retest back down, and a retest back to the highs. And that's exactly what we did. That's why I'm so proud of this trade and actually feel pretty good about being a good loser today, because I stopped out at my respectable stop losses. And then when I did take another trade after having 2 red trades in a row, I went green. And being that I went green and the way I positioned myself and the way I executed, I'm pretty proud of on all 3 trades that I took today. So as you can see, 2 down, 2 up, entered, had a wick here, a little pullback, and we continued on up and basically hit the profit target here, right? The top of this wick, and I exited. Had a stop here, so if we broke back down, right, I would get stopped out. But once I seen that I was up 60%, we was nearing the end of the day. As you can see, it was almost 3:30, 3:45 when I finally got out of this trade. Basically, got some real magnitude at the end of the day on this trade and got most of my money back. So I ended up ending the day down $100, right? And that is pretty good because I had predetermined in my mind that if I lose $150 today, then, I was going to stop trading. I already had that predetermined in my mind, manage my risk because of the fact of how my month has been going. I was okay with losing $150 and it wouldn't really hurt much of anything. It'll keep my month green, it'll keep my week green, and it actually won't even put a dent in it. So that was a pretty good thing. Like I said, I had about 7 to 8 contracts on the second trade with the buying power that I had left. Actually, now one thing I ain't gonna say I wish I did, but if I could go back in time, I probably would have held most of my buying power today and probably got like 50 contracts on this trade. And yeah, because it was a A+ setup. I mean, time frame continuity green, breakout, retest, and broke back out again. I mean, STRAT setups on most of the time frames. Heavy bottom wicks, which was actionable signals. So yeah, but that's the thing about the STRAT. You're gonna always find a trade, and when it's not a trade, you just don't trade. But that was basically my day today. Yeah, it's pretty good. I actually feel pretty good because of the way I executed on both of the trades that I took on this and even on QQQ and SPY. QQQ and SPY, I mean, it chopped mostly everybody up today, honestly. Everybody I talked to kind of just got kind of chopped up messing with SPY today. It just a part of the game. L's are a part of the game, but it's all about managing your risk, getting out when it's just not going to go. And with time, you'll just get that feeling when you just know something's not going to go. And then with time, you'll figure out that you can hold trades. Because, I mean, you got to think about this. I entered here. So I was in this trade basically like 3 hours, right? I had no reason to get out. We never broke a high, a low, and it just continued on up. Even if you manage on a 15-minute, I mean, we never really broke down much. We went 2-1-2 and continued to push right back up. And as you can see, this is where I had my stop loss at on the hour chart. So, I mean, we didn't even break back below my stop loss, but I mostly got out here and I was basically done. So that is how you manage a trade. That is how you take A+ setups. And, that's how you get some of your money back when you're down on the day. So I'm pretty proud of this trade. I'm pretty proud of my execution. That's the reason why I do these reviews, not only for you, but for myself. It's like my journal. And that's why it's good to go over your trades when you get a chance. If you don't go over your trades daily, at least by the end of the week, try to run through and keep track of what you did and how you felt. And I felt pretty good being in all 3 of these trades, even though they didn't work out. So that's my recap on Friday trading QQQ, SPY, and Lyft. Thanks for watching. Go to my About section if you want one-on-ones. My Instagram is there. Please like and subscribe. If you want some one-on-ones, they're really inexpensive. I can help you get set up with the STRAT. You can go over your portfolio. We can talk about trading, whatever you need to do. I've been trading for almost 3 years now, and I've learned a lot. I know supply and demand. I know technical analysis, and now I know the STRAT. So I got plenty of things in my playbook to hopefully help get you back on track, which I know I can get you back on track. And I know with the one session, I can at least teach you one STRAT setup. That's one thing I'm pretty sure I can promise you. If you book an hour with me, I can teach you one STRAT setup that you're going to be able to recognize and be able to go in the market and use day in and day out. You don't need a whole bunch of different strategies. You need one strat combo, maybe 2, and you can find a trade almost every day. Oh, one more thing. I'll show you the daily chart on Lyft. As a daily chart, that was my entry. And as you can see, it was a 2 down. And I looked it for a break over 11.18, and we got that all the way up to profit target. So that's that. Thanks for watching. I'm speaking a little louder today because when I did the one-on-one, the guy told me I'd be kind of low. I speak kind of fast, so I need to slow it down a little bit. And I appreciate that constructive criticism. So if you can leave comments and likes and let me know what I need to do to make my videos better, I'll do it, and I appreciate it. I'm not going to get all pissed off. I need the constructive criticism to help this channel grow and hopefully get monetized soon. But that's not really a big deal. But you can donate to the channel. That way I can start going live on live streaming, every morning. The StreamYard wants like $20, $30 a month. And I just need some donations to help me pay for it. I mean, if I'm going to make this content, I ain't trying to get rich off nobody. I'm just trying to get paid a little something for the time to pay for the things I need, like Zoom and different things like that, to be able to record these videos and be able to be on StreamYards, because I don't mind streaming my content or, my trading day every day. That's what I want to be able to do. So please donate to the channel. Venmo, Cash App is in the bio about section, along with my link tree for one-on-ones, my Instagram, everything. Appreciate it. Don't want to make this video too long. It's Slick the Trader. I'm out.